ഹായ് എവ്രി വൺ. വായനയുടെയും പുസ്തകങ്ങളുടെയും പ്രാധാന്യം കേട്ടു വളർന്നവരാണ് നമ്മൾ. വായിച്ചാൽ വളരും, വായിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ വളയും എന്നാണല്ലോ. വായിക്കും തോറും അറിവ് കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുന്നു. അതൊരാളുടെ ഇമാജിനേഷൻ കൂട്ടാനും മെമ്മറി ബൂസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും ഇൻ്റലിജൻസ് വർദ്ധിപ്പിക്കാനും സഹായിക്കുന്നു. And it also helps in improving the reading, writing and speaking skills of an individual. So here I welcome you all to the book reading series presented by Kiran sir, who himself is a trainer and a writer. Let's have a look at it.
Thank you very much, Rithika. Rithika, I know her when she was pursuing her MBA at Vijayawada. Rithika belongs to Kerala, and to sum up some of the qualities of Rithika, she is a fantastic team player. And one quality which really amazes me about Rithika is always tries to learn from every possible source. It is not that she is going to learn from the MBA grads or maybe the business management professionals from that particular specializations or domains, but she picks up learning from every walk of life. From for that matter, even when it comes to vegetable vendor or anyone, she very closely observes the practices. She interacts with a lot of humility, politeness, and she learns. She continuously learns. Ladies and gentlemen, that's precisely the concept, the book, The Great Attitude I'm picking up today in our book reading series. That is one of my very favorite orators. Yes, the great cricket commentator, which world knows. But I know him as fantastic trainer, corporate trainer, and a great coach. Definitely great writer also. I am lucky that I have attended his workshop on the winning way a few years ago, and it was great to interact with him, to ask him certain questions, and I participated in his a few case studies there and there in the workshop. I am talking about, yes, you guessed it right, Harsha Bhogle. The foreword of this book is given by Mukesh Ambani, and the last word is given by Rahul Dravid. It speaks volumes. It says it all. This book is amazing. It is authored by both husband and wife. Both are, as we know, they are alumni IIM Ahmedabad, and Harsha Bhogle, Anita Bhogle I am talking about. I think most of us, especially the trainers, those who are into the business of teaching and training, would have definitely heard his motivational series delivered at IIM Ahmedabad about talent versus attitude. And Harsha says in his own words that talent opens the first door, but if you don't open the further doors, then you will get stuck over there. So what is that which opens the rest of the doors? That is basically your right attitude. For example, Vinod Kambli and Sachin Tendulkar, what cricketing attitude Sachin Tendulkar possessed and practiced, which is why he called by people as god of cricket. He has also given an example. There was some organization in Australia, and they were looking for some people for certain elite project, and they were saying we want some good people. So but they said we don't want people who never failed in life. I repeat, they said don't want people in this project, in this team, who never failed in life, because if they are not failed, they can't understand the importance of winning, right? We want people who failed and bounced back. We want people who failed in their life and bounced back. It's really wonderful. It really helped me as a trainer, as even training head, and as sales operations lead in certain organizations. It really helped me a lot. It's basically managing teams. Yeah. Talking about why this book, what are the genesis of this book? Yeah. So there are altogether 10 chapters in this book. The business of winning, goals, the winning triangle. This is very interesting. Ability, attitude, and passion. Then the burden of winning, learning while losing, change, team building, leadership, and challenges in today's world. One of the great things which I learned from this book, I was talking about Rithika also, and that is my own approach in my life, is that I'll give an example. I was based out at Mumbai. I was the head training with certain apparel organization. So while interacting with the customer relation executives, basically the girls at the stores, as if you want to learn grooming standards, then why you are fixated to learn grooming standards from only this sector, like apparel stores, other companies in the same sector? Why can't you look at people who are at different sector? Maybe they are more polished. So they were just looking at me. I said, So, what comes to your mind when it comes to the great grooming standards, the etiquette, the mannerism, and the behavior? So, they said, sir, definitely the cabin crew, air hostess. मैंने कहा बस उनसे सीखना चाहिए हमें. So I could get hold of some, and then they could learn from them. Definitely nowadays everything is on the Google, but definitely they can give good tips. The point which I am trying to put forth, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially the young aspirants, business management aspirants, or maybe otherwise also, if you want to learn something, don't limit yourself into that particular department or that particular sector, that industry, no, or maybe that region, or maybe that country. Try to learn those qualities from others. For example, sales. Sales. Definitely the approaches and the practices vary from sector to sector. Retailing, it's a different ball game altogether. When it comes to concept selling, or maybe different channel sales, it's different. But there are certain commonalities, but there are certain common denominators, maybe the refined versions, which you can pick up from them. And why you shy that I need to learn only from the IIMs, or maybe the successful people who are like big think tanks and the CEOs. No, you can learn from everybody. You can learn from anybody, even a management training for that matter, MBA. Because he's in the field. He's in the field. You sit with them, interact with them, and he'll give you great ideas. In this book also, Harsha has highlighted a captain of a cricket team should discuss about leadership with some leader in corporate or maybe some another organization. I keep on saying in my own words, leadership is not about I empower, but empower, enable others. And now people are talking about level 5 leadership and all next practices. It's not about the best practices, but like C.K. Prahlad talks about next practices. So we need to look at the microscopic as well as macroscopic changes across the geographies and ecologies. 3 Idiots में आमिर खान कहता है कि ज्ञान हर तरफ बट रहा है. But are you there to first see, to look at that, and then you imbibe that, you assimilate that, and when you assimilate, just customize it and deliver for your people and maybe for your own good. So keep evolving. Thank you very much.